Hello everyone, this is Bryant with SFOT Source, your premier guide to Six Flags Over Texas. We're finally back out at the park. I know it's been a very long time since we've been here, and that's with the traveling and just life in general, but we're excited to be back out here. It's nice and super hot, so haven't had a super hot day out here yet this year, so we'll have to have fun with that. But we're going to check out improvements around the park. There actually has been a handful of things that have happened since we've been here, and some things that I think are pretty surprising and cool. We'll also see if anything else has been added for the Best of Texas Festival. I do think there's at least been new decor. They've jumbled up the show offerings a little bit. The park has also produced another show, so we'll give you a little bit of insight on that as well. And of course, maybe we'll find some stuff that we haven't seen yet, so you know, sit back, relax. Hopefully you're in the air conditioning because we're going to do the hot part for you. Let's head into the park. Okay, we made our way into the park, and the pretty extensive security setup is still set up out front. However, this time I only had to go through the touchless system, so it looks like maybe they've refined the way they're managing that. It does look like if you have more than just, you know, your handheld articles, they do ask you to go through an actual metal detector as well, and I think we can all understand why that's a valid thing. And here in the Mexico section, they've added more of these kind of photo op deals here. This is new since the last time we've been here, but just a fun little, you know, photo op, Best of Texas Festival, nice and shaded. Great place to get a picture taken. We made our way into the Texas section over here at the courthouse stage, which is also known as the marketplace stage. And you can see that this looks completely different from the last time we were here, because the park has produced a new show called Blazing Bells, which is an all-female cast, and it is country music related. Unfortunately, they're having a dark day today. This is one of the days they don't perform during the week, so we won't get to catch it, but if you are out here, make sure you catch this show. Stage, as you head over to JB Smokehouse Barbecue, they have added a couple more little themed pieces over by this guitar, and if you swing around this way, you got another one of these Best of Texas photo op areas. So lots of those around the park, and oh my goodness, new roof alert. Hold on, let's go over here. So we had pointed this out maybe 2 or 3 Six Flags Over Texas visits ago, but here at the Jersey Lily you can see that the roof work that they were ripping up has been replaced. So always good to see some TLC, and it's not one of those steel roofs, which is nice. It's actually themed to the type of building that it is. Someone commented on a very random video asking about Gold River Adventure updates, and while nothing really looks any different on the outside, I did run across this. What does this mean? I'm actually going to cut across the park now to the Gotham City section, try to brave a little bit of this direct sunlight and watch the park's second produced show for the summer, which is called Deep in the Heart, over at Gotham City Stage. We're finally going to get to check that out. This photo op is kind of funny because there literally used to be a model of the Alamo right behind it.
Everything that I got is just what I got on. I'll be rocking at the county fair, Amarillo by morning, Amarillo I'll be there. I still see her dark eyes glowing. She was 21 when I left Galaxy.
I should have held you, but I let you go. Now on the woods, sleeping longer than love. Sleeping single in a double bed. Tossing, turning, trying to forget. I could be lying with you instead of sleeping single in a double bed. Sleeping single in a double bed. I don't know then how was you. Baby, don't just let me go to Texas. Oh, Texas is as close as I will. Light on in my soul, I'll keep a bluebird in my heart. I'll keep a light on in my soul. I'll keep a bluebird in my heart.
This is down the coast, yes, I know. Hey, you ready? Hey, come on, hey.
Whiskey will take my mind. Don't let 'em ever touch me.
Whiskey with a don't try.
Take care of me.
I think since we're already in the Gotham City area, we'll just do some updates out here and then make our way back, though. I don't really see anything that's changed out here. Nothing noticeable anyways, but Riddler Revenge is down today, so looks like it might have something to do with the loading platform, but who knows. It's kind of the nature of those rides, but you can also see right here in front of Riddler Revenge, they have this Coca-Cola misting area, which I can only assume is left over from the July 4th fest that we unfortunately missed, but what a good idea to just leave that out. It is so hot over on this side of the park. There's just no shade. This is a very random thing to point out, but this little water feature deal, which is basically when it opened was called Gotham City Waterworks, is full-on misting again. So it was kind of giving people showers there for a while, but it looks like they've fixed this. So another nice place to cool down during the summertime. Just wanted to stop off at the Aquaman Power Wave construction real quick, and based off all the grass that's growing on that mound, I wouldn't say there's been a lot of movement going on out here, so might not be something that we see until, you know, the winter time really start picking up, or maybe even beyond that. So we made our way back over to where we started at Gold River Adventure before we took our Gotham City detour. You can see over here at the Oasis stage, there's actually a snow cone truck called Tropical Snow. So I don't know if they're out here just today or if they're out here a bunch. There's really no telling. And you can kind of see they still have this set up for entertainment. It doesn't look like any entertainment's happening today, but this is where they highlight, you know, local musicians, things like that. So they do have that schedule on the Six Flags app. It's just kind of crazy to keep up with, so you'll have to check there. So we've cut across to the Old South section because the Smith Street Ice Cream Parlor is open. It was not open last time we were here for Best of Texas Festival. So let's see if we can test out one of these Best of Texas treats in here. Oh my goodness. It's finally happening. Look at this. This is the Texas Strawberry Shortcake, which you can see has ice cream. It's got that strawberry shortcake. It's got some strawberry drizzle, whipped cream. Big old diabetes party right here in my mouth. But this is a snack on the dining pass, so no kind of upcharge, nothing here at the Smith Street Ice Cream Parlor. All right, y'all, perhaps the craziest thing that's happened since we've been here last is the fact that the waterfall here at Runaway Mountain works again. Very cool to see them getting this working. I'm sure it was a huge undertaking. I don't know about the top part. I don't know if they were able to salvage that structurally or pump-wise. Time will tell, but the way it works now, it's just awesome. And then of course the other huge change over here is the brand new sign here at Runaway Mountain. This thing is cool. If you remember, back in the old days, there was an archway here that had the Runaway Mountain sign on it, and that disappeared, but now we have this guy here, and I love it. And it's great that this ride, you know, has a substantial sign again, because, you know, if you're from out of town and you're not super sure about the park, it wouldn't be the easiest ride to find, that's for sure. And over here on the steps of Southern Palace, they've put up a bunch more photo ops. It looks like maybe this little center area has characters in it from time to time that you can pose with, but there aren't any out here right now. Just really cool way to utilize this area up here that, you know, when you don't have shows. So, shows inside, I should say. And of course, if you remember from our last video, this was the area of the Best of Texas Beer Festival, and of course, that has ended. You can see all of the tents are gone, and then this booth here, which is normally Uncle Bub's, is all closed up. We stopped off over here at Bugs Bunny Boomtown after we cut through the Old South and France sections, and you can see here at Speedy Gonzales, trucking across America, we've got some new stuff. Looks like they've painted the water trough down there. They've also added this water feature. Looks like a oil derrick. And there's a couple other little small things over here. So very fun. It is nice that they, you know, put detail into this just because it is up near the front of the park. And we're about to head out, but we stopped off at Looney Tunes Mall, and you can see we've got some new 60th anniversary merch. You've got this tumbler, and it is $29.99. You can see it's got like a 60-year anniversary logo on there. And you've got this other drink cup, which has kind of a more, I guess, like 80s-ish type of logo. It's $24.99. And then they've got some mugs here with that logo. This is a new shirt. It looks like this design only comes in women's clothing. And then of course you've got this new design here, which comes in a couple different colors. So very fun. And let's see. So that one's only $14.99 right there. It's pretty cheap. And then this one is $21.99. They also have this color mug as well. Let's see how much these are. That is $12.99, so also very cheap. Interesting. Really fun to see the cool merchandise. All right, everyone, that does it for this very quick weekday trip here to Six Flags Over Texas. As you can see, maybe, I don't know, pretty warm visit, but very pleasant. It's great to see all of the updates around the park, the new roof line, all of the, you know, stuff they've done to Runaway Mountain looks great. It was also great to catch a new show. It's definitely a different vibe of show here now that they've kind of, you know, flipped their whole entertainment department around, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. Do wish it was inside, but I totally understand why it wouldn't be. But also, as you can see, once you kind of get into that daily summer operation, things kind of, I guess you could say, even out. They don't get as much stuff done just because they're open every day and they've got to operate the park every day. If y'all have any questions about Six Flags Over Texas, please make sure to visit sfotsource.com. There is so much information about the park, thousands of pictures, a history timeline, shows you all of the restaurant locations, all of the rides and attractions, gives you all that information. And of course, if you have any other questions, you can ask them in the comments section below. We are going to be back out at the park at the end of July for the Coasting for Kids event that benefits the Give Kids the World nonprofit organization who helps critically ill children and their families go on vacations in the Orlando area. We will be participating. I highly encourage you to check it out. We do have a donation link. We are trying to get to a $500 mark to donate to Give Kids the World. And of course, if you feel like participating, I encourage you to sign up as well. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you soon at a theme park.